KD9MED, KD9MED, K-San GCR.
KD9MED.
Start recording.
Yeah, Jimmy, we're live streaming, so go for it. I'm rolling.
Okay, thanks. The Friday Night Fun Net is on the air. Good evening, everybody. It's 8 o'clock. And welcome to the Friday Night Fun Net on the K9RFD Repeater in Rockford. My name is Jim. My call is K9GCR. I'm located here in Freeport, and I'll be your host this evening. The purpose of having this net is what the name implies, to have fun. That's what this hobby of amateur radio is all about, in addition to providing emergency communications when situation warrants. A secondary purpose of this net is providing on-air meeting place for all amateur radio operators. Everybody's welcome to check in. You do not have to be a member of any club, organization, group, or association to participate in this net. All you need is a valid FCC license. This net meets each and every Friday evening at 8 p.m. This repeater is a PL 114.8 plus offset. You need to have that programmed into your radio in order to have access to the repeater. For those of you who may be using older radios that do not have PL capability, or if the PL near your radio is not working properly, you can check into the Friday Night Fun Net by using the repeater output frequency, the straight 195 simplex. If I hear you, I will acknowledge you and check you in the net. Also, this net is being live streamed around the world on the internet. Those of you who are listening, check in via the internet with Mike, KD9MED in Rochelle, Illinois. He'll take your internet check-in, and he will in turn relay your check-in to me via the radio. Also, if you're out in the sticks, if you can hear the repeater but you can't get to it due to conditions, you're too far away from it, or you don't have internet access, just give me a call on the Friday Night Fun Net Central Hotline, area code 815-232-FNFN, 232-3636. We'll take your check-in over the phone, but try to check in on the radio first. Okay, by the way, we're on the 195 repeater because there's another band condition that must be favorable tonight, because we're picking up another repeater on 6-1. That's why I made the decision to move the net here. Okay, here's what we're going to do. First, we're going to take short time on mobile stations. If you can't stay for the net, you got family time, or you rather concentrate your driving, you got something else going on, we'll take your short time on mobile check-in, and if you have traffic, we'll do your traffic right away. After we get done with short time on mobile stations, we'll take general check-ins. First, we'll take general check-ins from northern Illinois. Next, we'll take general check-ins from southern Wisconsin. After that, we'll take general check-ins from anywhere in northern Illinois or southern Wisconsin. When you check in the net, say whether or not you have traffic. Your traffic consists of breakfast, handfests, bike rides, or marathons. Also, we'll do our regular features tonight. We'll do the W9AXD Carl's Corner. This is our TechNet portion, in honor of our late great friend and colleague Carl Larson, W9AXD. He did several tech nets on these repeaters several years ago. He read stuff about different articles from different magazines and stuff about ham radio, propagation theory, electrical principles, and what have you. Are you having a problem with your power supply or amplifier? What kind of an antenna do you want to put up on your tower? What kind of a radio should you get, mobile, base, or what have you? If you have any technical questions, please feel free to ask them, and we will do our best to answer them for you. Also, we will do the W9 Gene Duncan DX Corner in honor of our late great friend and colleague, Gene Duncan, W9GD. Whenever he checked in on this net, he always had the DX report to pass along. Also, we will do the swap net. You have any items to buy, sell, trade, or want relating to the hobbies of rap, radio, or computer, please feel free to advertise them, and we'll see if we can get them sold for you. The topic tonight, we shudder to think about this, Labor Day. Boy, how I wish this was Memorial Day weekend instead of Labor Day weekend. But the question is tonight, I'm going to ask everybody, what are you going to be doing for Labor Day weekend? What are you going to be doing? So, okay. Okay, with all so-called formalities out of the way, let's get underway. Do we have a short time mobilizations? I'd like to check in the Friday Night Fun net. Please go now.
Alpha 9, Victor uniform. Michael in Janesville. Short time and
89VU, okay, I've got you checked in, Mike and Janesville. You have a good evening. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your holiday. Any more short time mobilizations? The Friday Night Fun net. Please go now.
November 9. I'll be short time, no traffic. Back in later.
November 9, Golf, Bravo Papa, we've got you checked in. Apparently somebody's trying to cause harmful interference, but I copied everything you're saying. So we've got you checked in. Thanks for checking in, Greg. Any more short time mobilizations who would like to check in the Friday Night Fun net? Please go now.
9SVJ, Scott and Rockford will make this short time, Jimmy, but have a good night.
Oh, yeah?
N9SBJ, Scott at the beautiful Rock River Yacht Club in downtown Rockford. Got you checked in, Scott. You have a good evening. Thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun net. Any more short time mobilizations you want to check in? Please go now.
Copy, sir. We got a check-in, over.
Somebody checking in, go ahead.
Roger.
We are not going to put up with this harmful interference. That's all there is to it. Go back to the CB if you want to do that. Any more short time mobilizations you want to check in the Friday Night Fun net? Please go now.
Sir, I beg your pardon, buddy.
KC9QPL, Paul, Los Park, short time, no traffic.
Copy, everybody. Copy.
The guy with the malicious interference.
Dad, we
just
got a
knock it
pirate
off.
tonight.
Attention, Paul. Thank you for checking in. You enjoy your evening. Thanks for checking in. Any
Always
more
exciting when we
short
get a
time
pirate in.
mobilizations to the Friday Night Fun net? Please go now.
Copy.
K9 uses short time, but I do have a comment.
We got a copy, Roger, over.
K9KZT, Greg and Larry and Robert got you checked in short time. 7-3, you have a good evening. Maybe we'll catch you tomorrow night on the Saturday evening Ragtune net. Thanks for checking in. Any more short time mobilizations to the Friday Night Fun net? Please go now.
KD9EPZ, temporarily short time. And that malicious interference, we had the same guy on 165 a few hours ago.
Please.
Why don't we just get together and triangulate on this guy and pinpoint him where he's at?
He's a big guy.
That guy, he lives on Forest Hills Road.
On the K9RFD Repeater in Rockford, transmitting for Friday Night Fun net, etc. in Freeport. KD9EPZ, Al, short time, temporarily, we got you checked in, Al. I'll get back. Well, please feel free to recheck, and thanks for checking in. Any more short time mobilizations to the Friday Night Fun net? Please go now.
That guy live again. Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
W9AXD Bruce in Orlando, Florida.
Copy in Florida, over.
W4OLE, Bruce, down in Orlando, Florida. We've got you checked in, Bruce. What is going on down there? What is the weather like down in Florida?
Hot as hell. Lord, I tell you, it's hot as hell. Hot.
W4OLE, Bruce, are you still there?
Good. No plans for Labor Day, and we're typical Florida. August. Well, now we're into September, but it's still hot.
Got rain tonight and doing real good. Just got over COVID from last week, but feeling real good, and thought we'd check in. N2R is getting me through. Anyway, this is W4OLE, and have a fun night tonight.
You too, Bruce, and thank you for checking in. Good hearing from you again. I'll let the guys at Rara know that you checked in. Thanks for checking in, Bruce. Okay, any more short-time mobile stations for the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now.
Kilo Delta 9, Quebec Victor Bravo. Brian in Roscoe, short time, no traffic.
Holla, big holla, oh yeah.
K9QDB, Brian in Roscoe. Got you checked in, Brian. 73, you have a good evening. Thank you for checking in. Have a good evening. Any more short-time mobile stations would like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now.
K9QDP, short time.
Yeah, short.
K9GDY, regular time. Rick and Robert, got you checked in. Rick, you have a good evening. Thanks for checking in. We'll talk to you down the log. Any more short-time mobile stations for the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now.
Copy.
Any more short-time mobile stations would like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now. Okay, you got 9 in the stations checked in short time. That's good. So, okay, we'll move on now to general check-ins. Any general check-ins from Northern Illinois who would like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now.
KD9MED with traffic.
Okay, K9MED, you had traffic. Okay, Mike, go ahead with your traffic.
Hey, Jimmy, just a reminder now, we are live streaming this, which means this is being recorded. So to our little pirate friend out there, we've got everything recorded. So in your best behavior to get off of the air without your license. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mike. I appreciate it. Larry, K9KCT, go ahead.
Yeah, just a message to the person that's doing the interference. Okay, please be advised that most hams have weak antennas. It will only take a few minutes to find out exactly where you are. Hams have handhelds. They can find out which house to no problem with. Called talk all the time. Okay, it's very easy to get a ham license in the state. Jimmy here for the program has some of the best questions about the study. And if you listen to that, you can see that it's really not hard. It's fun to join us. It's more fun that way. Back to that next day.
Thank you very much, Larry, for that. We sure appreciate this. Thank you very much for doing that. So, okay, let's move on. Do we have any more? We're done with short-time mobile stations. Let's go ahead. Any general check-ins from Northern Illinois who would like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now.
KD9MED, carrying Rockford.
KD9MED, okay, Carrie, the court gesture of Digital DX. Got you checked in there, Carrie. We'll get back to you in a few minutes with your DX report. So thank you very much, and we'll also get back to you for a few minutes at the roundtable. Thanks for checking in, Carrie. Any more? No. We're done with that. Any more general checkers in Northern Illinois would like to check the Friday night fun net? Please call now.
Kilo, Charlie 9, Alpha Golf Romeo, Jennifer and Janesville, no traffic.
Last station trying to check in from Janesville. You might want to increase your power or change location. I may have to have someone go to the input. Come on back, please.
It's better, sir. I gotta get my antenna fixed. I'm in Janesville, KD9MED, no traffic.
Okay, Jennifer, KD9ATR in Janesville. I've got you checked in. We'll see if we can get back to you in a few minutes. You're still going to be with us. Thanks for checking in. Well, now we're not a formal net, so we're still in the checking from Northern Illinois segment. But hey, anybody is welcome to check it regardless. This is not a formal net. Any more stations in Northern Illinois like to check the Friday night fun net? Please call now.
KC9NW, Tom and Roscoe.
AC9NW, Tom and Roscoe. Okay, Tom, I got you checked in. I'll get back to you a few minutes roundtable. Thanks for checking in. Any more general checkers from Northern Illinois, the Friday night fun net? Please call now.
November 9, Oscar Echo Golf. Chris in South Beloit. Good evening, Jimmy, and I have no traffic.
N9OEG, Chris in South Beloit. Okay, Chris, we haven't heard you in a while. We got you checked in. Thanks for checking in. I'll get back to you a few minutes roundtable. Thank you for checking in. Any more general check-ins from Northern Illinois for the Friday night fun net? Please call now.
Kilo Delta 9 Tango Juliet Lima. My name is Kurt and I'm in Roscoe.
KD9, okay, Kurt, I got you checked in. We'll get back to you in a few minutes. Thanks for checking in. That's Kilo Delta 9 station. Come back. You guys double. Come back, please.
Kilo Delta 9 Tango Juliet Lima. Tim in Rockford. Short time, no traffic.
KD9TJL, Tim in Rockford. Got you checked in. Short time. You have a good evening and enjoy your weekend. Thanks for checking in. And Kirk KD9N, I've got you checked in. We'll get back to you in a few minutes of the roundtable. Thanks for checking in. Any more general check-ins from Northern Illinois for the Friday night fun net? Please call now. Okay, no further check-ins from Northern Illinois. Let's see how many check-ins we can get from Southern Wisconsin. Any stations in Southern Wisconsin would like to check in? Please call now.
Jimmy, this is KD9GDY, Jim in Beloit.
In Orfordville, Wisconsin.
This is K9GCR with the Friday night fun net on the K9RFD Repeater Rockford, transmitting for Friday night fun net Central and Freeport. They got two stations checked in Southern Wisconsin. KD9GDY, Jim and Boyd, got you checked in. I'll get back to you a few minutes roundtable. KC9RGG, Norman Orderville, Wisconsin, got you checked in. We'll get back to you a few minutes for the roundtable. And thank you for checking in. By the way, Jim, I called Larry, K9KCT. He does not have the antenna for CW set up yet, but thanks very much for giving that information about that CW net.
Jimmy, let me comment on that real quick, if I might. Is that okay?
Sure, go ahead.
It was a K9A special event station. Was not a net, and I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta say 7-3. I've been busy all day, so just get me in for a check-in, in and out, and we'll say 7-3. We'll catch up with everybody later. KD9GDY.
Okay, Jim, sounds good. Thanks for checking in. You're free to recheck in if you like during the net. If not, have a good evening. Enjoy your weekend. Was there any other station with a comment? Please go ahead. Okay, let's continue. Any more stations in southern Wisconsin would like to check the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now.
Station 9 GCR. This is KD9, Quebec, Victor Echo. Greg, between Beloit and Orchardville. KD9 QVE.
Hey, Jimmy, this is Tom up here in Janesville. WI9 Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. I'll go ahead and check in.
Okay, I picked up 2 more stations in southern Wisconsin. KD9QVE. Greg and Boyd, you got you checked in, Greg. I'll get back to you a few minutes roundtable. Thanks for checking in. Also, Tom, WI9WTF, Tom in Janesville. I've also got you checked in. I'll get back to you a few minutes roundtable. Thank you for checking in. Any more general check-ins from southern Wisconsin would like to check in? Please call now. Okay, well, it's Friday Night Fish Friday night in Wisconsin, so you know where everybody's at. It's their favorite bar, restaurant, tavern, either catfish, buffalo, carp, northern pike, walleye, muskie, or crappie. Those of you in the Milwaukee area, you're eating their Polish sausages, hot dogs, brats, kielbasa, and Braunschweiger. Of course, your cheese lovers are eating some of that famous Wisconsin cheese. By the way, speaking of cheese, Greene County Cheese Days will take place on Saturday and Sunday, September 17th and 18th in Monroe. That's the first time they've had cheese days in 4 years. So that on the 16th, we'll do a special edition of the Friday Night Fun Net in honor of Monroe Cheese Days. So, okay. Any more? At this time, I will take checkers from anywhere in northern Illinois or southern Wisconsin for the Friday Night Fun Net. Please call now.
W9 KLG, short time there, Jimmy.
Okay, just hold on. W9KLG, got you checked in. Kevin, I won't have to put you down as an honorary check-in tonight. That's good. Thanks for checking in. Southern, you have a good evening. Mike, K9CFL is rocking. Was that you trying to check in?
Yes, it was, Jimmy. KC9CFL checking in. No traffic.
K9CFL, Mike in Rockton. Got you checked in, Mike. I'll get back to you a few minutes roundtable. Thanks for checking in. Any more check-ins from anywhere in northern Illinois or southern Wisconsin for the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now. Okay. Anybody who wants to go with the traffic? Let's go with the traffic portion. I don't have any traffic. Does anybody have any traffic they'd like to pass along for the net? Okay, now we'll go ahead with our TechNet portion of the net. We call it W9UIJ Carl's Corner in honor of our great friend in college, Carl Larson, W9GD. Carl Larson, W9UIJ. He used to do a couple of TechNets on these repeaters several years ago. He used to read stuff from ham radio magazines about propagation, electrical principle, or theory, and what have you. Are you having a problem with your power supply or amplifier? What kind of an antenna do you want to put up on your tower? What kind of a radio you want to get? Mobile or base or what have you? You have technical questions, please feel free to ask them, and we will do our best to try to answer them for you. Does anybody have any technical questions they'd like to bring before the net? Okay, there being no technical questions, we'll go ahead with the W9GD DX corner. In honor of our late great friend and colleague, Gene Duncan, W9GD, the king of DX. Every time you had DX, every time checking this net, you always had DX report. So okay, let's go ahead. Does anybody have any DX reports that they'd like to pass along? Please go ahead.
KD9MED.
K9MED. Okay, Kerry, what do you got for us?
Thank you, Jimmy. Good evening, everybody. Well, you know, I didn't even turn on the radio this week at all until about an hour and a half ago, and I thought I'd just tune around on shortwave band, see what I could find. On 4765, Tajik Radio 1, this one comes all the way from Dushanbe. That's a good 7,000 miles away. It's not in English, but there's lots of Tajiki music on there. Brief reset. And then I was dialing around some more, and I heard a lady's voice on upper sideband on 4724, and I looked that up, and it turns out it's a military thing. It's called the High Frequency Global Communication System, or HFGCS, the United States Air Force thing. And not only are they on 4724, they are also on, brief reset, 8992, 11175, and 15016 kilohertz. And it's the transmissions are sporadic, but I had never heard of it before, and the one on 4724 came in real loud and clear, so give it a try. Brief reset. And then I stumbled across the 60-meter band. You know, I never give that band any thought because my transceivers don't cover 60 meters. But I found quite a bit of traffic there. I just happened to see CW there, and I thought, what the heck is this? This is out in the middle of nowhere, but I looked it up at 60 meters. So, yeah, there's stuff happening there, too. All right, Jimmy, thanks a lot, everybody. Hi, Bruce. Thanks for dropping in. KD9MED, the Duke Digital Yuck.
You're welcome, and thank you, and Kerry, and thank you for checking in. By the way, I got my September issue of the CQ magazine, the print edition, in the mail. There's a column there about shortwave listeners, and I couldn't catch it. BBC is still broadcasting on shortwave. I think they're broadcasting to a different part of the country. I'd have to look it up here. So that's for sure. Tajikistan, okay. Of course, that used to be one of the former Soviet republics in what used to be known as Soviet Central Asia. So I'm familiar with that. So that definitely sounds good, Gary. Thanks.
Thank you, Jimmy.
You're welcome. I'll look up that information about where that BBC station is. So there, but from what I think shortwave listening is alive and well. There's just, I don't know, a couple of guys who pick up these stations and they send them to CQ magazine, and it's all published in the magazine. So you'll be happy to hear that shortwave listening is alive and well. And I think VOA is still on the air too. So okay, thanks for checking in. Does any other station have any DX report they'd like to pass along?
Question for Gary.
Go ahead, Gary. Larry, go back to Gary. Go ahead.
Yeah, Gary, they're forecasting some big solar events in the next few days. I just wonder if you have any idea how that will affect 2-meter propagation. I saw quite a few events last week, and I posted a little something on the Facebook about it, especially about the sudden spike in the solar flux index. There are 4 numbers that I look at for solar weather as it pertains to propagation. And if you guys want me to do a presentation on that, I could do that. It's too involved to get into right here. But if you're looking for a future presentation, I can tell you a little bit about what those numbers mean and what the solar weather is and so forth and so on. Brief reset. Jimmy, you asked about the BBC. There is a website called short-wave.info, short-wave.info. That's where I go to find out what I'm listening to. When I pick up a foreign language broadcast, I punch in the frequency on here. It tells me what station I'm listening to. BBC is on here, and it broadcasts on a whole slew of frequencies. There's no way I could read them all off to you, but yeah, they're still around. KD9MED.
Okay, Gary, thank you very much. Because I got the magazine right in front of me. Oh, yeah, it says England, that the BBC on 12065 be a woe for done that 2929 is a 2200 that was special transmission to Antarctica. It says, greetings from family, friends to those stationed there, D'Angelo, Pennsylvania. So, okay, that sounds good. Okay. Yeah, there's a whole slew of people on there, so stations, I should say. I won't have them all there. So, okay, sounds good. Thanks, Kerry. I'll get back to you in a few minutes for the round table. Excuse me. Does any other station have any DX reports they'd like to pass along?
KD9QDP.
K9QDP, go ahead, Rick.
Last Friday there, I made a couple of DX contacts. One was into a suburb of northwest Moscow. It was a R4 station, and last weekend they had the Hawaiian QSO party. Made a couple of contacts to that. The following day, Saturday afternoon on 20 meters, Cape Town, South Africa. ZS4 station there, I believe it was. I'd have to get the logbook out, but made a contact, Cape Town, South Africa.
That is great, Rick. Hey, congratulations. That's for sure.
That's all I got here for my DX.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, Rick, for that information. Northwest Moscow, Cape Town, South Africa. That's great. Okay, any other station have any DX reports they'd like to pass along? Okay, I'll give you my DX report. A couple days ago, I think it was monitoring I believe it was 14.266. Sierra 5-1 Delta X-ray in Slovenia was on the air. I talked to that station back in just over 3 months ago. He was on the air, and I think this was in the afternoon here the other day. So I thought I tried to get a hold of him again, but he never did. Dave at N9DLB here in Freeport did make contact with him because I heard him there, but I tried, but was no success. But of course I don't feel bad because I talked to that station about 3 months ago. So Sierra 5-1 Delta X-ray in Slovenia. I think he also has a cousin. I think his whole family are ham radio operators. There's another one I think was Sierra 5-7 Delta X-ray in Slovenia, which I made contact with that station also. report? Okay, well, we almost do what we're going to do. W9AXD, in honor of the late, great Gene Duncan. King of DX, HC honorary check-in. He will always be a part of this net. That's for sure. Okay, this concludes the DX report. So now let's go ahead with the swap net. All items to be bought, sold, or traded must be in relation to hobbies, the ramp trade, or computers. All items to be bought, sold, or traded must be the property of or in possession of the person who wants to get rid of the stuff. We mentioned prices over the air, but any angling should take place either in person or over the telephone. Also, no commercial business of any kind is allowed. Any station having any swap net traffic you'd like to pass along. Okay, let's go ahead with the round table. What are you going to be doing for Labor Day weekend? That's a depressing thought. Don't you wish this was Memorial Day weekend instead of Labor Day weekend? I sure do. Okay, Rick, K9QDP, what are you going to be doing this weekend?
I don't have any plans on going anywhere. Probably just stick around the house and do yard work. That's about it. Might have a cookout, but nothing extravagant.
I hear you, Rick. I hear you. Hey, thanks for the information. Rick, I think I got some bad news to tell you. That CB radio you gave me a couple years ago, I'm afraid it's given up its ghost.
Yeah, it could have, but then again, it's very easy to push the wrong buttons and slide a wrong pot there, and you'll think it's not working. So, if you got a manual for it, or somebody runs it and knows a little bit more about it, have them give it a shot. But I don't think it's dead in the water.
Well, the clock still works, and the channel indicator lights are worked, all the different stuff. I just go to turn the volume up, and the squelch, hear that. Well, I don't hear it. I said, oh boy, something ain't right there.
Check to see if that CBPA button is pushed in, and check your RF gain. Okay, thank you very much, Rick. I'll do that. I'll do that after the net. Thank you very much. We'll do. Hey, thanks for checking in. Okay, Mike, KD9MED in Rochelle. What's going on with you? What are you going to be doing Labor Day weekend?
Hey Jimmy, probably for Labor Day, might get out and barbecue with some family and whatnot, and visit family around the area. And I should say last weekend I actually went skydiving for the first time, 18,000 feet. It was quite a blast. This is KD9MED, back to net.
I know all about it. Thanks to Al, K9EPZ. He called me on the phone. He told me all about you. Congratulations, and that was great that you did that. Everybody all over the world is probably seeing that.
Yep, copy that, Jimmy. And while I got your attention here too, Kilo Foxtrot 9 silver dollars is checking in as well.
Yeah, I'll put him down. K9RFD IC for internet check-in. So that's right. I always write that. IC for internet check-ins, HC for honorary check-ins, HL and red letters for Friday Night Fun Net check-in hotline. So that's check-in. So that's how I do it. Okay, Mike. Thanks. Let me know if you get any more internet check-ins. I checked in the Night Watch net in Chicago. I let everybody know about this net the other night. I told them the frequencies and how you can check in via the internet, and how you can listen on the Facebook page. So you might be getting some check-ins later on. They have a Friday night get-together every Friday night, so that's probably why you're not picking any more internet check-ins. So, okay. Thank you for checking in there, Mike, and for all you do. KD9MED, Kerry, what are your plans for Labor Day weekend?
This is KD9MED. Wow, Mike, that's amazing. You got more guts than I do, I'll say that. I assume you were out at Rochelle Airport. Those of you folks who want to listen in to the skydiving at Rochelle, the Unicom frequency is 122.975. Brief reset.
122.975 for the Unicom.
I had not given any thought to Labor Day. I'm retired, it's just going to be another day for me. If I spend it like I've spent the last week, I'll be glued to the internet all day long. You know, I'm a YouTube addict. I just watch little video after little video. It's a complete waste of time. Brief reset. I got a weird email today from the Amateur Radio Society Bangladesh, and any of you guys who have Echolink capability, if you want to talk to Bangladeshis, every Friday at UTC 1600 until 1700, they come up on S21HQ-R. S21HQ-R on Echolink. And since they're emailing people, I guess they want guests. You are cordially invited to join. This is KD9MED.
That is great, Kerry. Congratulations on that. That's wonderful. So, okay, thanks. I feel the same way too about Labor Day. To me, it's just a regular. It's going to be just a regular, normal Monday for me. Not going to be. To me, the weekend is just going to be. Well, today is my weekend. Friday is my favorite day. Saturday and Sunday I couldn't care less. But you know what? I'd say just another day for me. But I feel Labor Day is just another day. It's not going to seem like a holiday. So what? And that's about it there. Years ago, everybody used to watch the Jerry Lewis telethon. You know it was Labor Day when that was on, but that was about it there. So okay, but thanks for checking in there, Mike. I mean, oh God, Kerry, K9MED. Oh boy, I don't know what's going on today. Let's see if Jennifer is still on the air. KD9ATR. The new Rock County EC in Janesville. Are you still there, Jennifer?
Yes, I am, K9RFD. I don't have any plans for Labor Day. I'm enjoying it at K9RFD back here.
Okay, sounds good. Jennifer, you might want, I don't know. I heard you, but maybe you might want to increase your power or something like that. Well, of course, we're usually not on this repeater, but tonight with the band conditions are horrific on 6-1, we decided to move the net here. You have a good week. Have a good weekend, and Jennifer will talk to you down the log. And I always check into that Rock County net on 145450. So, 73, thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. Okay, AC9NW, Tom Norosco, what's going on with you? What are you going to be doing for Labor Day?
Well, I'll be along with quite a few of the rest of you, just not doing anything special. I do have some information on that family in Slovenia. If you want to hear about it, I got a list here I made of. I checked into that family. I got a kind of a list of all the people in that family involved. I'll go ahead with it. The oldest brother is Slavko. The second brother is Janez. and the youngest brother is, let's see, Bojan, I guess, B-O-J-A-N. Those three brothers are all hams, and Slavko's wife, Pavla, is a ham. So, sounds like the whole family is involved. AC9NW, back to net.
I think that is absolutely terrific. Tom, the whole family, they're being involved in ham radio. I think that's good. More people, more families should get involved in this hobby. That way, they will not have to rely so much on these stupid cell phones or smartphones or what have you. Just all you have to do is get on the radio. We used to have several years ago. We used to have a husband and wife in the Rockford area on the radio. Tim, WB9DNN was his call. I had the pleasure of meeting him at a rah-rah picnic I think back in 2006. And he and his wife, I used to monitor 6-1. They used to get on the radio every day, find out how their days went and what have you. And I think that's what more of these people should, these family members should get involved in this hobby. Forget the cell phones and smartphones. Get on the radio. Thank you very much for that information there, Tom. Anybody have any questions for Tom? Okay, Tom, thanks for checking in. You have a good evening. Maybe we'll catch you tomorrow night at 8 p.m. on the Saturday evening rag tune net on the 6-1 repeater. Chris, N9OET in South Boyd, are you still with us? Sorry to keep you waiting. What's going on with you? Oh, I'm sorry about that. Oh, boy. KD9TJL, Tim and Robert, are you still with us? KD9N, Curtin Roscoe, Rah-Rah President, what's going on with you? Sorry to keep you waiting.
KC9GCR, Kilowatt Echo 9 Norway. No problem. I'm just listening to everyone and hope everyone's doing okay. Not much going on with me as far as ham radio goes. I kind of had to get some other things done today, so I haven't really done a lot in ham radio this week. But what am I going to be doing, let's say Monday? I'm actually not doing much. I'm probably going to go to work Monday. But Sunday is when we're going to have two of our three kids, them and their families over, and my mother's going to come over. And so we're actually going to get together on Sunday, just sort of as a get-together, and so we're going to do that. But Monday, I don't know. I'll probably work on some kind of ham radio project at work. Actually, I probably got stuff to clean up and get ready for the Ham Fest on the 25th. So I think that's what I'll be doing then. KC9GCR, KE9N.
Okay, Kurt, sounds good. This is KC9GCR, the Friday Night Fun Net on the K9RFD Repeater Rockford, transmitting for Friday Night Fun Net, February. Well, that's what they were, CFMC was, they were talking about that on the Night Watch Net the other night. I was able to check in to get a lot of information about that Ham Fest. I'm planning on being there if I can get someone to come pick me up. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Let's hope the weather was good like it was last year.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be okay. All right, well, anyhow, I'll let you go, Jimmy, and I'll be listening.
Okay, sounds good. Hey, what are you going to be doing about now? Oh, that's right. Next Friday you have your meeting. It's going to be in person, or is it going to be via the Zoom?
Well, we decided to change something a little bit. Our meeting is actually going to be next Saturday because it's going to be in person. And let me check. Bear with me for a second here, Jimmy. Hang on. It's actually going to be at 5 o'clock p.m. at Jerry's Pizza. So we're going to have our second in-person meeting, so to speak, get together, and we decided to do it on Saturday, and we decided to do it at 5 o'clock, and the reason was because, well, it's starting to get a little darker earlier, and, you know, some people have trouble driving at night and things like that, so we decided, well, let's do that, and we want to do it on a Saturday. You know, a lot of people have kids busy in activities, and maybe even by Friday night they're just kind of tuckered out. So we decided we're going to do that. So we're going to have pizza at Jerry's Pizza next Saturday night at 5 o'clock. And by the way, I'm working on the ham rag. Anyone listening, if you got anything you want put in the ham rag, if it's in a Word document or PDF document, that would be best. You can email it to me. My email address is on QRZ.com under my call sign, or it's in the ham rag, or it's on the website. So I'll send it back your way, Jimmy. KC9GCR, KE9N.
Okay, sounds good there, Kurt. Hey, I think that's great you're doing that, having it on a Saturday. I think you do got a point there. It is starting to get, oh boy, sad to say, it's starting to get dark earlier now, and people don't want to be out. By the way, hey, Kurt, did you hear Bruce, W4OLE, check in earlier?
Yeah, I sure did. He sounded good. Who's doing the Echo Link?
I tried to figure that out myself, but I think that was great. I think if Echo Link is on there, that's new to me, but I think that's great.
He said it was N2 Ron.
That's probably what I thought. It was N2 RON. Ron probably changed his over to the 195 repeater for Bruce.
That's great. That's great. You know what? I'm gonna put him down. Ron, honorary checking. N2 RON HC honorary checking. That is great. That's great that he did that. Okay, Kurt, I'm gonna let you go. You have a good evening. Enjoy your weekend. Maybe we'll catch you tomorrow night on the rag tune net. I'll be net control of that one. So thanks for checking in, Kurt.
Okay, no problem, Jimmy. Well, I'll be listening, and we'll talk to you later. KE9N, I'm clear.
Okay, now, I don't know if this guy's still up or not. I hope I didn't make him mad. Norm, K9RGG, are you still with us?
KC9GCR, KC9RGG. Yeah, Jim, I'm still here. The chickens went to bed, and I'll be following them as soon as I can, but I'm still here. And to answer your question, for Labor Day, I'm going to be cooking some bratwurst out here on the fire pit, and I've got a 1936 Alice Chalmers Model E Thresherman Special on steel wheels. And it's a bear to get started, so I just started every day on Labor Day, and I take it out for a chop around the patch, and so that's what I'll be doing on Labor Day. Back to you, Joe. Oh, not back to you just yet, Jim. Got to tell you, for the next 2 Friday nights, I'm going to be off the air. Got a Mississippi River boat trip from St. Louis to St. Paul, and that's going to be occupying me for the next couple Friday nights. So I'll join you on the 3rd Friday night after that. Back to you, Jim. KC9GCR, KC9RGG.
That is great, Norm. Well, are you going on the Delta Queen or the Mississippi Queen, America Queen? What boat are you going on?
No, it's a Viking boat. We had booked a trip on they won the Delta Queen. It was the Mississippi Queen, something like that. It was American Cruise Lines, and it was just horrible. Just absolutely terrible.
they canceled the trip after we got down to St. Louis. They went south instead of going north like they were supposed to, and I just gave up on those people. And Viking has been doing river trips in Europe for years now. And they finally built a boat on the Mississippi, and it's made 2 or 3 trips so far, and so that's what my wife and I are taking. KC9GCR, KC9RGG.
Yeah, well, when my mother and I used to camp along the Mississippi River between Savannah and Thompson, when we heard what the Delta Queen was going by, we watched it go by. We drove down to the lock and dam, 13 down Fulton, just to watch it go through the locks. Hear that calliope playing? Oh boy! Well, I'll tell you what, sure cooked. I bought a couple of brochures from books there that told the Delta Queen and Mississippi Queen. I'll tell you what, it sure costs you an arm and a leg there to go on that trip, but they say you got all the different staterooms, they have dinners, entertainment every night or what have you there. That's great. Norm, Godspeed. Let's hope you have a safe trip, and we'll definitely talk to you in exactly 3 weeks. Thanks for checking in. Good luck.
Say, Jim, one more comment here. I saw the Delta Queen. We were up in Tripolo, Wisconsin, at a place called Sullivan's. It's a great little restaurant just a little bit north of Tripolo, Wisconsin. It's on the Mississippi River, and this was years ago, maybe 30 years ago, and the Delta Queen came by. It was dark out that night, but the boat was all lit up. And right around the bend there on the Mississippi River, there was a barge coming down. And the Delta Queen and the barge did a little dance out there for about an hour while we were eating dinner to try to get past each other. And I said I'm going to do one of those boat trips someday. And so now this Friday, I'm heading down to St. Louis, and I'm going to do one of those boat trips.
That's great, Norm. I'm glad you're going to do that. You have a wonderful time down there. Have a safe trip. We'll talk to you in 3 weeks. Thanks for checking the Friday Night Fun there. All right. KD9QVE. Greg, are you still with us? Sorry to keep you waiting. Are you still with us?
KC9GCR, this is K9QVE. Oh, no, just listening in, listening to everybody talk. So, well, plans, I've been cleaning the garage. I was doing okay. I accidentally stumbled across a pail of mead, about 6-year-old mead that I had forgotten about. Reset. So, I didn't know what to do with it. Do I dump it out? Do I bottle it? Do I just leave it be? Anyways, I started tasting it, and so that slowed the garage cleaning down, but I should get back to that. That's probably what I'll do most of the weekend and some other stuff around the house. KD9QVE.
This is K9GCR with the Friday Night Fun Net on the K9RFD Repeater in Rockford, transferring for Friday Night Fun Net Center in Freeport. Oh boy, you want to be careful with that stuff. Last thing you want to have happen to you is that you don't want to get sick.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I've made this stuff for a while. I don't think this stuff is probably closer to 6 years of age than 4 years of aging, but, it takes a long time. It's just, it's literally water, probably about 9 pounds of honey and 16 pounds of water, and a little yeast, and you just let it sit for years. But it's very smooth. It tastes really good. But, I make it every once in a while. But this stuff tastes pretty good. KD9QVE.
Okay, sounds good, Greg. Hey, thank you for checking into the Friday Night Fun Net. What are you going to be doing this coming Monday? You're just going to take it easy, or what are you going to do?
Probably just mess around the house. I got projects going here that I got halfway through, some 3/4 of the way through. So
I think I can get these done this weekend. I got them written down on paper, and so that's kind of my goal is to get this done. And nothing's perfect. I'll be satisfied with what I do, but I want to get these things to a certain point where I can work with them. KD9RFD.
Okay, Greg. Hey, thanks for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. We haven't heard you in a while. You have a good evening. You have a safe and sane Labor Day weekend. Thanks for checking in. Tom, W9AXD. I hope you're still with us. Sorry to keep you waiting. What's going on with you?
Hey, Jimmy, this is Tom up here in Janesville, WI9 Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Not much going on here there, Jimmy. The only thing I got going on is tomorrow I got to work. I got to go take a group to the Badger game there tomorrow up there in Madison at Camp Randall. So, yeah, I guess that's a good sign of fall when football starting again. So, that's about it. Nothing going on the rest of the weekend, and no, I don't plan on doing nothing on Monday either.
I guess it's just going to be a normal Monday, and it's going to be just like a normal weekend for me because I don't go any place. I don't do any traveling. I just stay home. So we'll put it that way. Okay, Tom, drive safely tomorrow, and we'll thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. We'll talk to you down the log. 7-3.
All right, Jimmy, you have a good one. We'll catch you on the next one. This is Tom up here in Janesville, WI9 Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. I'll be clear.
Okay, W9KLG, Kevin already checked in. I'm glad he checked in. I don't have to put him down as an honorary check-in there, so that's great. So, okay, K9CFL, Mike and Rockton. Sorry to keep you waiting. What's going on with you?
KC9CFL, not much, Jimmy. It's just working and hanging out with the family. This weekend, hopefully my daughter and I are going to camp in our yard. I have a tent that goes on the back of my pickup truck. So we're going to camp in that and maybe have a bonfire and then maybe just a little, maybe some friends over on Monday for a barbecue. KC9CFL, back to net control. Also, Jimmy, how is my signal coming in? I got a new antenna, so...
Your signal is good there, and no problem whatsoever. A little bit of a hiss with your signal, or a little big and fine, but I'm able to copy every word you're saying. No, the antenna works fine.
So I am using an FT817, which is a QRP mobile rig, on 1 watt right now with this 5/8 wave 2-meter, called a Smiley 2-meter antenna. Pretty neat, but kind of cool. KC9CFL.
Okay, Mike, you have a good evening. Maybe we'll catch you on the Ragtune Net tomorrow night. If not, you have a safe and sane Labor Day weekend. Thanks for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. That concludes my list. Are there any more stations you want to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? You were coming home with your Friday night fish fries, steak fry, grocery shopping, getting ready for that big Labor Day picnic this coming Monday. You're coming home for the show. If you just are coming home from your local high school football game, hopefully your team won. If you've been, if you just came home and turned your radio on, or if you've been copying the net for the last hour and 5 minutes, this is your chance to check in the Friday Night Fun Net from anywhere in the region. Without traffic, please call KC9GCR.
KC9GCR, KC9CFL. Hey, Jimmy, what is it, what repeater is the Ragtune Net on and what time tomorrow?
Okay, it's going to be on the 6-1 repeater, 146.61, and we get underway at 8 o'clock. We started this net back in March of this year, so it'll be we're approaching the 6-month anniversary there.
Very cool. All right, yeah, I'll probably jump in. KC9CFL will be quick.
Yeah, for those of you who haven't heard the Saturday evening Ragtune Net, this was when we were way back earlier this year when we were talking about discontinuing the health and tech net. Richard N9ZO in Belvedere suggested, why not have a Saturday evening net? You don't have a Saturday evening net around here, so I said, that's what we'll do. And so we started this back in March, and it's been success. Even during the summer months, we figured nobody's been probably going to get on the radio. We've been having a steady check-ins. We usually average around 8 or 9 check-ins every Saturday night. We go around 3 different times, talk about different topics. You can bring up a topic, or if you want to talk about something else, we can do that. But that's what we're doing there. So, okay. Any more stations you want to check in the Friday Night Fun then? Please call now.
KD9HKX, Larry and Roscoe.
KD9HKX, Larry and Roscoe. What's going on with you, Larry? We're talking about Labor Day. I'm asking everybody what their plans are for the house. You got anything planned for this weekend or for Monday, or what are you going to do?
KC9GCR in the group, KD9HKX. Well, good evening, everyone. Not a lot going on here. Well, that's not quite true. I've had a whole lot of stuff going on with the house, maintenance-wise today, and not quite finished up yet, but took a break a little while ago and thought I'd check in here. And for Labor Day, what am I going to do? Well, probably not much. We won't go anywhere, but I expect we'll take the opportunity or the excuse to put something on the grill, although we don't need much of an excuse to put something on the grill. We like cooking outside. And that'll probably be it. I don't know, I might run to the store and get steaks instead of burgers and celebrate that way. So with that, I'll turn back to you, Jim. I will be one and done tonight. I got to get over my break and get back to work. So, KC9GCR, KD9HKX.
Okay, Larry, sounds good. Hopefully, maybe we'll be talking to you tomorrow night on the Saturday evening rag unit. I'll be net control again tomorrow night. That's my regular turn there. So, okay, thanks for checking in, Larry. You have a good evening. Any more stations you want to check the Friday Night Fun then? Please go now. Okay, we're going to do some Friday Night Fun trivia. We're going to do some questions from the general and the extra Q&A. I still have not received my copy of the new Tech Q&A book. I'll probably end up having, when I go to Belvedere later this month, I'll probably end up having to buy a new copy. Still, if anybody wishes to spend any money, write to the ARRL that's for a... If they want to spend some money on a new Tech Q&A book, you want to send it to me. My mailing address is 320 North Harlem Avenue, apartment 606, Freeport, Illinois 61032. Repeat, 320 North Harlem Avenue, apartment 606, Freeport, Illinois 61032. So, okay. We do this for the benefit of especially the new ham radio operators who are taking their technician test for the first time, but since I don't have a new Tech Q&A book and I'm not going to use the old one, we're just reading questions from the general and extra Q&A. So, okay. All right, first question. Why do most amateur stations use lower sideband on the 160 meter, 75 meter, and 40 meter bands? A. Lower sideband is more efficient than upper sideband at these frequencies. B. Lower sideband is the only sideband legal on these frequency bands. C. Because it is fully compatible with an AM detector. D. It is good amateur practice. Why do most amateur stations use lower sideband on the 160 meter, 75 meter, and 40 meter bands? A. Lower sideband is more efficient than upper sideband at these frequencies. B. Lower sideband is the only sideband legal on these frequency bands. C. Because it is fully compatible with an AM detector. D. It is good amateur practice. Anybody correct to answer this question?
KC9CFL. I believe the answer is A.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, sorry, that's not correct, but hey, thanks for trying anyway. Anybody want to get a shot?
Now let's go with B, Bravo, KD9MED.
Sorry, Mike and Rochelle, that's not it. It's not correct either. Anybody else want to give it a shot?
Kilowatt Echo 9 Norway.
I think it's, the other two, I don't think it's C, so I'm going to go with D Delta. Good amateur practices.
Okay, Tom, stand by. KD9N, what do you say?
Yeah, I would go with D. It's good amateur practice, and actually how it got started was it had to do with the design of the receivers and transmitters years ago.
Okay, sounds good. Tom and Kurt, you are both correct. Why do most amateur stations use lower sideband on the 460 meter, 75 meter, and 40 meter bands? Correct answer is D Delta. It is good amateur practice. Okay, let's move on to the next question there. So, all right. How is a directional antenna pointed when making a long path contact with another station? A, toward the rising sun. B, along the gray line. C, 180 degrees from the station's short path heading. D, toward the north. How is a directional antenna pointed when making a long path contact with another station? A, toward the rising sun. B, along the gray line. C, 180 degrees from the station's short path heading. D, toward the north. Anybody have a correct answer to this question?
I'm going to say 180 degrees from the direction that your signal or the station's coming from. KD9HWK.
You are correct, Matt. You are correct. Let's just let me. Well, how is a directional antenna pointed when making a long path contact with another station? Correct answer: C, Charlie. 180 degrees from the station's short path heading. Stand by, man. I'll get back to you there. The shortest direct route or great circle path between 2 points is called the short path. If a directional antenna is pointed in exactly the opposite direction, 180 degrees different from the short path, communications can be attempted on the long path. Long path communication may be available when the more direct short path is closed. Because of the higher number of hops required, long path often works best when the path is across the ocean, a great reflector of HF signals. KD9HWK, Matt, what's going on with you? Thank you for checking in.
Oh, no. Sorry. Got a frog in my throat. Not a whole lot going on here, Jimmy. We were sitting outside by the fire pit for a little bit and getting ready to hit the hay.
Okay, sounds good. I'm asking a question. What are you going to be doing for Labor Day? Perish the thought. I wish I was asking the question. What are you going to be doing Memorial Day? I wish this was Memorial Day weekend instead of Labor Day weekend. But anyway, man, what are you going to be doing this holiday?
I'm with you on the timing. It'd be nice if we were just coming into summer here, but I'll probably get a haircut, mow the grass. I think I have a daughter who lives up in Rockford, and she's going to have a barbecue, so we're going to go up to that.
Okay, I went to the barbershop and got my haircut today. I usually wait about 3 months before I get a haircut. I have my haircut real short. I like my summer haircut year round.
Yeah, I hear you there. I keep mine pretty short. After being in the military, it just kind of kept it that way.
Okay, sounds good. And once again, Matt, thanks for checking me into the Kishwaukee Amateur Radio Club, Ed, with your net control and mentioning the Friday Night Fun Net.
Oh, yeah, no problem, Jim. Pleasure to do it.
Okay, are you going to be net control this Monday night, or somebody else going to do it?
Let's see. This Monday night will be K9GPC as the net control.
Okay, sounds good. I don't know who was net control this past Monday night, but they called me, and I tried to get back to them with no success.
Yeah, that was KD9 CFO. I caught that, so, you know, we can call your name or your call out, no problem. If you can come back, fine. If not, then, you know, in my case, it's just an honorable check-in for you.
Okay, sounds good. I listen to that net every Monday night, so that sounds good. Thanks. Okay. Happy holiday to you and your family, and we'll talk to you. Thanks for checking the Friday Night Fun net, Mike.
Yeah, everybody out there have a good Labor Day weekend, and we'll catch you guys on down the log. KC9GCR, KD9HWK.
73's Matt. The K9GCR record. Thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun net. Okay, any more stations want to check in? Please call now. K9YI, Scott Monroe. Okay, Scott, I can hear you. There's a little bit of noise with your signal, but go ahead. I'm asking a question. Now, I know that this Sunday night there will not be a net with the holiday, but what are your plans for Labor Day?
Real good, Jim. Yeah, I think we're going to go up to our friend's cottage furnace tomorrow. The weather's pretty bad. I don't know, but nothing too much out of the ordinary. I think we'll be around for most of it, but I think we're planning on nice weather, at least for a day, to go up to spend it up at Lake Wisconsin.
That's good. That's good there, Scott. Okay, hey, thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun net. You have a good evening. We'll definitely talk to you next Friday night. Have a safe and sane holiday.
Well, thank you, Jim. Yeah, my piano's a little stronger than it normally is, so a little conditions are helping us. Probably enough that at least you can make out a few of my words anyway, that I'm not all noise, but running the squad here, hopefully got to be kind of more pointed at this repeater. So anyway, have a good night, and we'll talk to you later, Jim. And definitely thank all the people on the net tonight. This is K9YI in Monroe, Wisconsin. Good night.
Okay, sounds good, Scott. Pleasure talking to you. Have a good evening. We'll talk to you next week. Any more stations want to check in? Please call now. Okay, continue on with Friday Night Fun net trivia. We're in the general portion. Okay. What is the purpose of a speech processor as used in a modern transceiver? A. Increase the intelligibility of transmitted phone signals during poor conditions. B. Increase the transmitter base response for more natural sounding SSB signals. C. Prevent distortion of voice signals. D. Decrease the high-frequency voice output to prevent out-of-band operation. What is the purpose of a speech processor as used in a modern transceiver? A. Increase the intelligibility of transmitted phone signals during poor conditions. B. Increase transmitter base response for more natural-sounding SSB signals. C. Prevent distortion of voice signals. D. Decrease high-frequency voice output to prevent out-of-band operation. Anybody correct to answer this question? Go ahead, Scott.
I'm going to pick E as an alpha. E as an alpha is what I'm thinking.
You are correct, Scott. You are correct. What is the purpose of a speech processor as used in a modern transceiver? Correct answer is A, alpha. Increase the intelligibility of transmitted phone signals during poor conditions. A speech processor can improve signal intelligibility by raising average power without increasing peak envelope power, or PEP. It does this by amplifying low-level signals more than high-level signals. As a result, the average signal level is increased. A speech processor does not increase the transmitter output PEP. General Class License Manual, page 5-12. All right, let's find. I'm going to find another one here. That one's too technical. I'm not reading that one. Yeah. What is this? Oh, I think I read that one. I'm not reading that one again. Ooh, I'm not reading that one either. Oh, God. I think I read this earlier. All right. I don't know how many of you use Wi-Fi, but for those of you who do, you should know the correct answer to this question by heart. On what band do amateurs share channels with the unlicensed Wi-Fi service? A, 432 megahertz, B, 902 megahertz, C, 2.4 gigahertz, D, 10.7 gigahertz. On what band do amateurs share channels with the unlicensed Wi-Fi service? A, 432 megahertz, B, 902 megahertz, C, 2.4 gigahertz, D, 10.7 gigahertz. Anybody correct to answer this question?
KD9 EPZ.
Go ahead, Al.
C is in Charlie, 2.4 gigahertz.
You are correct, Al. You are correct. On what band do amateurs share channels with the unlicensed Wi-Fi service? Correct answer is C, Charlie, 2.4 gigahertz. Amps share some spectrum in the 13 centimeter or 2.3 gigahertz band with Wi-Fi channels and may even use some of the Wi-Fi protocols, but amateurs may not communicate with unlicensed Wi-Fi stations. General Class License Manual, page 3-8. Al, do you by chance use that Wi-Fi or not?
Well, I do use Wi-Fi here to communicate with various devices I have in the house. But it's as you were saying, it's an unlicensed Wi-Fi. Although technically, if it's in my house, it just became licensed.
Okay, Al. Hey, I know you first checked in earlier. Yeah, you were a short time. But we're talking about Labor Day. It sounds like a stupid question, but what are you going to be doing for Labor Day weekend? What are you going to be doing Monday?
Oh, probably sitting here, watching television, talking on the radio like any other day. I don't have Becky. Don't come back till Tuesday, and she says she's gonna make me a steak dinner for Tuesday afternoon. Just for not particularly for Labor Day, but to celebrate my birthday, which is tomorrow. But if we want to get technical about it, we're all born on Labor Day.
You got a point there. Hey, happy birthday, Al. That's great.
Well, thank you, Jim. Good Lord has given me got me through another year.
Let's hope he gives you several more years. Let's hope you get that doctor's office so you can get checked out, and maybe he can do something about your situation there.
Well, yeah, my general practitioner was here today, this afternoon, and you know, other than she is changing one of my medications. Other than that, I seem to be doing all right. She's not real happy that the cardiologist can't see me till October, but it's just getting hard to get some doctor's appointments.
You know, that is good that at least a doctor can come to your house and see you. I'm old enough to remember, well, you are too, when doctors used to make house calls. Dr. Snell in Pecatonica brought us into this world. He brought me, my younger sister, my older sister into this world. He used to, anything happened, we would go there, but sometimes he'd come to our house. I remember him coming on a Saturday night, giving me some kind of a shot. What for? I don't know. I don't remember. That was the way it was back in the days. More doctors should definitely do that for sure. With all the situation with COVID, monkeypox, and what have you, I think that's what they should do.
Oh, I agree with you. When I found out I could get some health care, that amazed me. I'm with a group called In-Home Medical Group in Rockford. I don't know if they do Freeport or not. And generally, in order to they take referrals, and that's how I got with them. Was my nurse practitioner at the Rochelle Hospital that I used to see went and referred me. So now I'm not always, if I have to go to a specialist or something, I still have to go. But all my lab tests and everything are done here at the house. So it's, and I get a visit once a month from my nurse practitioner that takes care of me.
Al, that's wonderful that they can do that. That's for sure. Okay, hey. Thanks for checking the Friday Night Fun Net, and enjoy your evening. And we'll get you on the Ragtune Net tomorrow night, hopefully.
Okay, Jim. Yeah, I should be around. But I've been getting phone calls left and right, wishing me a happy birthday a day early. That's why I haven't been on. I've been listening, but I haven't been able to spend a lot of time on the net tonight because I've been spending it on the telephone. But we should be around for tomorrow night for the Ragtune Net. So we'll let you go, and we'll be listening. KD9EPZ back to net.
Celery Al, thank you for checking in. Happy birthday, by the way. Okay. If we should all do that tomorrow night during the Ragtune. I wish you all a happy birthday. Okay, sounds good. All right. Any more stations want to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now.
Charlie 9, Golf Oscar, Larry and Rockton. Good evening, Jimmy. Yeah, and happy birthday to Al.
This is K9G Shout of Friday Night Fun Net on the K9RFD Repeater in Rockford, transferring from Friday Night Fun Net Central and Freeport. AC9GO, hello, Larry. We're talking about Labor Day. Too bad, I wish we were talking about Memorial Day, but that's the way it goes. What are your plans for Labor Day for Monday? What are you going to be doing?
It was the foggiest idea. Oh, goodness. It's like we'll probably just come up with something on the spur of the moment, but don't know for sure, Jimmy. It's like this afternoon, we hadn't had lunch yet. We thought, gee, let's go out and have barbecue. So my wife and I went out and had some barbecue and kind of enjoyed the afternoon. It was a beautiful day today. But anyhow, what are your plans, Jimmy?
Absolutely nothing. It's just me. It's just going to be a regular, normal weekend. I said, well, tomorrow. Oh, that's right. I didn't mention. We have our Stevenson County Aries meeting. Tomorrow, I forgot to mention this earlier in the net. Stevenson County Aries and State Line Dam Radio Club meeting. We'll be meeting tomorrow afternoon at 12:30 p.m. at the Freeport Public Library. This is not to be confused with the Stevenson County Repeater Association monthly meeting. That will take place next Saturday, the 10th, also at the library. So that's what I'll be doing. And for me, it's just going to be a regular normal weekend. Monday's going to be just a regular normal Monday. That's it.
Hey, that's all right. And but you know, Labor Day is definitely a good chance for those that are still out there working to go out and enjoy themselves and have a final fling for summer. And hats off to all of them that are working there, Jim. And all those in the past that have changed things so that work isn't as bad as it used to be many years ago. So, anyhow, hope you have a great Labor Day there, Jim. I'm not going to be able to stick around, but we'll pass along our 73s and best wishes for a great Labor Day weekend. AC9GO, going that away.
Okay, Larry, sounds good. You have a good evening. Maybe hopefully we'll catch you on the rag tune net tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Oh, yeah. We honor those people down through the years who made the fought for working conditions and for our union members and what have you. That's what the day is really all about. And I don't know if anybody knows this or not. They celebrate Labor Day in Canada on the same day we do. So that's I think that's the only holiday that the U.S. and Canada celebrate together, Labor Day. So that's great. Thanks for checking in, Larry. Any more stations want to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now.
AC9JZ, Jimmy. AC9JZ.
AC9JZ. Hey, Mike. What's going on with you? Thanks for checking in.
I just wanted to actually check in this time and just say hi to you. And I'm so happy that you're still running the Fun Net. Thank you very much. AC9JZ. Back to you, Jimmy.
That's great. I've been putting you down as an honorary check-in every Friday night. Now, I won't have to do that. All we need now is Justin to check in.
I can get him, I guess, but that's all right. You know that he's here in spirit.
Yeah, I'll still put him down as an honorary check-in. That's for sure. Hey, what are your plans for this coming holiday, Labor Day? Are you going to do anything special, or just going to be a normal day for you?
Oh, I've got a whole bunch of stuff to cook out. Got some really nice steaks, and I got some. We're not going to cook out tomorrow because it's Saturday. It's going to rain, so I'm going to plan other things. But we're going to just enjoy just like normal people and kick back and enjoy.
Sounds good there. That sounds good. And also, hey, Kevin, W9KLG checked in earlier during the net, too. So, Mike, thank you for checking in. You have a good evening, and happy Labor Day, and we'll talk to you down the log. Thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. Talk to you later. K9GCR.
God bless you and everybody on the net, and 73s to you. And thanks for running this net. Thank you.
You're welcome, and as usual, thank you for checking in. We sure appreciate that. Folks, I think that's going to do it for Friday Night Fun. That's trivia. I'm going to give you a break. I'm not, no tower questions this week. So you guys get a break this week. So, okay. Any more stations want to check in? Please call now. This is K9G Shower, net control of the Friday Night Fun Net. So we got a good turnout. And let's see how many chances we got so far. Let's see, on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 28 on there check-ins. That's as many as I had last week. That's good. That's good. So any more stations want to check in? Please call now. Dean, K9FLO should be checking in shortly. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Right now, I'm going to give you a rundown of all the other nets we have in the area. Don't forget, at 10 o'clock, in about 23 minutes from now, if you're able to pick up the 443.750 repeater in Chicago with PL 114.8 plus offset, you got the night watch. That net runs 7 days a week. Friday night they had their get-together, so I don't know how many stations will be checking in. So I got to check in last week. I checked in the last night and Wednesday night, also that night watch net. CFMC, they're the ones that put on the Hamfest every year. So if you cannot get in via on that repeater, you can get in via the Echo Link. Again, that's the night watch. Begin underway in some 20 minutes at 10 p.m. on 443.750 CFMC Chicago 440 machine. And don't forget, Saturday evening rag tune at tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. on the 146.61 repeater. If conditions do not allow us to hold the net on that repeater, we'll hold it here, just like we're holding the Friday Night Fun net here. And we go around a few times. I'll be net control again this coming Saturday night. We going around a few times. We got different topics you want to bring up. You're welcome to do that. But that's what it's all about. Rag to it. Okay. Greene County Aries races. No, wait just a minute. Wait, that's right. They're not having it this coming Sunday. Saturday Night Fun Net is held on the 146.910 repeater in Milwaukee. Technically, that repeater is located in New Berlin, Wisconsin, come to find out. That has a PL of 127.3 minus offset. You're not checking a certain way, and it's a lot more structured than this net, and we'll leave it at that. I was able to get in last week, but they sure went about an hour and a half. I think it was mostly rag chewing last Saturday night. It's a good net, though. And there will not, I repeat, there will not be a Greene County Aries net this coming Sunday because of the Labor Day weekend. Chuck, KB9WZM, he's the net control of Greene County, decided that there will not be a net. Well, on the Sunday night before a holiday, whether like Memorial Day, Labor Day, or 4th of July, Labor Day, he announces that there's not going to be a net, so that they'll pick it up again next Sunday. Okay. We have any more stations who want to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please go now.
Kilo Delta 9 Sierra Hotel Golf.
Kilo Delta 9 Sierra, last two letters of your call, please.
Kilo Delta 9, Sierra Hotel Golf, KD9SHG.
KD9SHG. Hey, long time no hear. Where have you been?
Oh, I got a job. I'm a working man now.
That is great. Congratulations. Where are you working, or would you rather not give us that information?
Oh, you're all good. I am working at Woodward. I'm working at Woodward.
Okay, sounds good. What shift are you working? First shift or third shift or what?
Right now I'm working first shift. Question, how am I sounding right now? I got a handmade Yagi that I'm pointing at the repeater.
That Yagi is doing great. There's no problem. You're full quality in the repeater as if you're standing right next to me.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm standing. I got the Yagi in hand and I got the HT in the other, and I'm just pointing it right at the repeater.
Okay, sounds good. We're talking about Labor Day. I'm asking everybody what are your plans for this weekend or this coming Monday. Are you going to do anything, or what are you going to do?
I am doing absolutely nothing.
It's the same here. For me, Labor Day is just going to be just a normal Monday. It's not going to seem like a holiday for me. It's going to be the weekend. Well, this is my weekend, Friday night. This is my favorite night of the week. No ifs, ands, or buts about for obvious reasons. But no, it just every day, Saturday and Sunday, I couldn't care less. They're just regular days as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how I feel about it now. Anyways, I'll let you go. My arm's getting tired, but it was good to check in and hear from you, Jimmy. 73, and I'll just keep listening inside.
You have a good evening, and thank you for checking the Friday Night Fun Net. Enjoy your weekend, enjoy your holiday. Thanks for checking in. Any more stations you want to check in, please call now. Well, we should be hearing from Dean, K9FLO. He usually checks in around this time every Friday night, but we'll keep going. Okay, I'm going to mention some of the other nets we have in the area. At 8 p.m. on Sunday evenings on the 146.850 repeater in Sterling, PL 114.8 minus offset. The Whiteside County Areas Group holds a Sunday evening net. Shouldn't have any problem getting that repair. That repair is located 300 feet in the air on the Illinois State Police District 1 radio tower. The Kishwaukee Amp Radio, no, that's on Monday night. The Big Thunder Amp Radio Club holds this Sunday evening net, also at 8 p.m. on the 147.375 repair in Belvedere. That has a PL of 100.0 plus offset. That's a check-in. That's a check-in net only, but do check into that net. Okay, Monday evenings at 7 p.m. on the 6-1 repeater, we have the Monday evening rah-rah info net. Larry, K9, KGT, and I share the duties of net control. I think it will be my turn this coming Monday. The Lee County Areas Races Group holds its Monday evening net at 8 p.m. on the 146.970 repeater in Dixon, PL of 82.5 minus offset. The Kishwaukee Amps Radio Club holds this Monday evening net at 8:30 p.m. on the 146.730 repeater in DeKalb. That has a PL of 100.0 minus offset. Matt, K9HWK, one of the net control operators, he checked in a while back. He checked into this net. somebody else be running the net on Monday. Okay. Okay, before I continue, any more stations want to check the Friday Night Fun net this time? Please call now. Okay, Tuesday evenings at 7 p.m. here on this repeater. We got the first of the two health and sec nets with letter H9GO as your net control. We ask everybody how they're doing health-wise, and if anybody has any technical questions. At the same time, the Rock County Aries Races net meets on the 145.450 repeater in Janesville, PL 123.0 minus offset. The Ogle County Ham Radio net for Aries Skywarn meets every Tuesday evening at 9 p.m. on the 147.165 repeater in Oregon. That has a PL of 146.2 plus offset. Saturday evening, no. Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m. here in Freeport on the 147.390 repeater, PL 114.8 plus offset. I host the weekly Stevenson County Aries net. Then at 7:30 p.m. on the 147.120 repeater in Boyd, PL 123.0 plus offset, the Greater Boyd Aft Radio Club holds its Wednesday evening net. At 8 p.m. on Wednesdays on the 147.390 repeater, PL 114.8 plus offset. We have our Wednesday evening swap net. Mel, K9RFD, and I share the duties as net control operators. The Mel brings us Amateur Radio Newsline, 15-minute independent news broadcast devoted entirely to amateur radio. Okay, before I continue, are there any more stations want to check the Friday Night Fun net? Please call now.
KC9 GCR, K9FLO.
I was hoping you'd check in. I was kind of waiting for it. I was telling people you usually check in about every week at this time. Good evening, Dean. What's going on with you?
Hi, Jimmy. How's the net going tonight? Just got down here, and the wife said, you know, you got net? Go down to get it and check in with the Jimmy net. And, oops, so I made it down here. How's it going?
The net is going great. I got 33 check-ins. Let's see. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Well, actually, they got 30 stations checked in on the radio. That's the highest turnout so far I've had in quite some time. It's actually 33, but I've got an honorary check-in and 2 honorary check-ins and 1 internet check-in. So 33 check-ins so far.
Why, doing good. Must be the weather. Everybody's preparing for, it's September, and as we all know, things are changing rather rapidly. The sun is not as up as long or getting up as early and all that other stuff. So that sounds good. Good reason to get into the house and check into the Jimmy net and see what's happening. And what else happening? Got a holiday coming up, which used to mean a whole lot, but it's just another weekend, I guess. But that's what's happening, I think, for the first week of September.
Yeah, that's for sure. I wish this were the end of May. I wish this were Memorial Day weekend instead of Labor Day weekend. But that's what we're talking about, Labor Day. I'm asking everybody what their plans are. Are you going to be doing any cooking out, or Or how are you going to spend your money? It's going to be just a normal day for you, like you said.
Well, interesting. Probably normal. It's not going to be Abby normal, just normal. Been an interesting season. You know, we haven't had a bad summer at all. Not extreme heat, but not on the other side. We've had a lot of rain. I think this is probably one of the wettest Augusts we've had in a number of years. Not going to complain. The corn is looking excellent, so the farmers will be happy. So let's see. Depending on what Mother Nature does for us, this is probably going to be a quiet weekend. We don't really do anything anymore on the weekends as far as Labor Day goes. Not since back in the days, the old On the Waterfront. I was personally involved with On the Waterfront, and I missed that when they shut that down, but about that time too, I kind of got out of the employment world, and my employer that had me involved into it, we used to run a tent in one of the waterfront, so that was a lot of fun. I always enjoyed that. Thought that was one of the best things Rockford ever had. They drew in a lot of people. I think they had like 300,000 one year for that. It was really a heck of a turnout. Then whatever happened, just started to go downhill. Anyway, I'm babbling about that there, Jimmy. Otherwise, we're going to probably do our usual and have a nice steak on the grill for the weekend, and do what we all do now at this point of life. Enjoy it. KC9GCR, K9FLO.
Yeah, but I hear you. I don't know if Rockford is even going to have a Labor Day parade. I think they usually do. They usually have a parade on Mondays. So, but I'm assuming it's still on. I haven't heard anything.
Kilowatt Echo 9 Norway.
Hi, neighbor. K9FLO.
Hey, how's it going there? Did you happen to hear about what Chuck found out?
Yeah, I did. In fact, I talked to Chuck a couple hours ago, and I bailed him out, Kurt.
Would you have some rotor cable?
Well, that's not official rotor cable, but I got a 1,000-foot roll of 8-conductor, number probably 16 wire in a sheath. And I told Chuck it'll work perfectly fine in lieu of his the old rotor wire. Granted, it's not designed for true outdoor application, but he said he's going to pull it through that buried ductwork he's got, and this would be just wonderful for him. And none of that, it's cheap, free. Go ahead.
Wow. No, that'll work fine. There's really no big difference between that. You know, most of the rotor wire for the three sensing wires, usually they're smaller. You know, they'll go like number 18 gauge or 20 gauge or something like that, but it doesn't matter if it's, and especially for Chuck, he's not running 350 feet of the stuff. What you got to work just great for him.
I think he'll be real happy. And, you know, I had this spool. I got a couple of different spools of different kind of wires from my old days of being involved in that world. But it's just been sitting here, and boy, you know, Chuck called and told me how it went, this and that, and then I was looking at, you know, I've got something that may exceed his expectations. And I got this big roll of cable, and it's designed for indoor application. The jacket on it is, but it's really, really good cable. Probably at 4 or 5 steps above what the old rotor cable is. It's all silver plated stuff or silver coated, so it should work really good to him. In fact, he may have to put bigger brakes on that rotor there, Kurt.
Well, we'll see. I talked to him. I called him this afternoon, and he told me the story, and he was going to go up to HRO, and that was kind of the end of that. I thought, well, I'll talk to him Monday or Tuesday and see how things go. But no, that'll work out good. Otherwise, probably your wire's just going to sit there, and I mean, doesn't really have a big use. So that'll kind of get him out of a jam, and that'll work fine.
You know, I think the biggest thing he was excited about on that, Kurt, was the fact that he doesn't have to drive up to HRO.
Well, that's true. It's a bit of a jaunt, and, you know, even if you're still paying, you know, $3 and something a gallon, you know, it costs you a little bit, plus you're going up there and, you know, getting the cable and everything else. So, well, that's good. You helped him out real well, and I don't want to take up too much time on your net here, Jimmy. So I'll say 7-3, and let me turn it over to you, Dean. You can send it back to Jimmy, K9FLOKE9N.
All right, Kurt. Hey, thanks for checking in and giving Chuck some input there. I told Chuck, hey, you know, you ought to get hold of Kurt. He usually has some wire laying around there or something like that, and see if he's got some. So I'm sorry I kind of led him your direction earlier this afternoon, because I hated to see him go up to Milwaukee just for that. And then this evening when we got home from dinner, I was looking and, you know, or this, and anyway, I had all this abundance of wire. I mean, it's pretty good diameter sheets on it, but it will work absolutely fine for him. He probably could run a half dozen rotors off that cable. It's big enough for that there. Take care, Kurt. Talk at you later. Thanks for helping out there to Chuck. And back to you there, Jimmy, KC9GCR, K9FL.
Okay, guys, hey, you guys can ride you as long as you want. It don't make no difference. It's Friday night. Nobody's going anywhere. So that's just the way it goes. This does run longer than like 10:30 or many times we've got done at 11 o'clock or 11:30 or what have you. It don't make no difference. That's great. Was Chuck, is he having some kind of a problem or what's going on?
Well, yeah, he had one of the wires within his cable run going from the house to the rotor out on the tower, and he found it went open on him. One of the conductors went open on it, and he was kind of saying he thinks what happened, because part of it's buried, that chipmunks got to it over time, and that's might have what destroyed it, because it's a partly underground, and it's in a conduit, but into the conduit or the duct is open, and he's kind of thinking that's what happened there. It was probably varmints got in there and it decided to help themselves. Not uncommon. I've had that happen too. So that's something you got to watch out for when the animals, for some reason, they like to chew. I used to have not chipmunks, but the mice, and they like to chew the weather lining on my patio door. So yeah, they have an unusual appetite, especially when it's very cold out too. So anyway, hopefully be able to get Chuck back on the air. He runs the senile net on 114.287 on the weekday mornings there, Jimmy.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to mention it. Yeah. Oh boy, that's no good. We can't. Is he able to host the net at all, or is somebody else filling in for him?
He's still holding the net, but what he is able to do is, because of what was failing on it, is the rotor didn't know for sure where it was at, but he was able to manually move the rotor to the appropriate location
even though the control box didn't show the actual direction. And he just retired it there until was determined that it was a bad cable on the system there. So, yeah, let me tell you, he's really happy that figured out what was going on and be able to get everything back in the appropriate operating condition there, Jimmy. Go ahead.
Okay, well that's great. That's great. That's great to hear, Dean. Okay, hey, thanks to you for checking into the Friday Night Fun Net. This is what makes this net so special. You can have Rag Chew Net, Swap Net, Tech Net, or whatever. Trivia questions or DX reports, and it's several different nets in one. And that's what makes it special when you and Kurt can rag you like that. We are not a formal net at all. There's no time limit or anything like that. So, 7-3's, Dean, you have a good evening. You have a safe and sane Labor Day, and we'll definitely talk to you next Friday night.
All right, Jimmy, hey, take care. 7-3's. You know, Labor Day, I was just going to comment, many years ago, back in the 70s, I actually walked in that. So, boy, that's really dating myself. That was the one down in Rockford. Anyway, that's enough. Jimmy, you're in control. Take it back. Have a great net tonight, and talk to you later. KC9GCR, K9FL.
Okay, sounds good. Dean, thank you for checking in. This is K9GCR with the Friday Night Fun Net on the K9RFD Repeater in Rockford, transferring for Friday Night Fun Net, Central and Freeport. It is now 10 p.m., curfew time. Parents, do you know where your children are at?
Lockdown.
Yes, locked down at the Winnebago County Jail. That's what they're saying right now on their radios. Kerry, K9MED was telling me we monitor the frequencies of Winnebago County Jail every night at 10 o'clock. It is at this time exactly lockdown. All the jailbirds are being put to bed for the night. Okay, at this time, any more stations would like to check in the Friday Night Fun Net? Please call now.
KC9GCR, N9 Chicago Northwestern, N9 C&W, Mark. No traffic.
N9CNW, you are checking number 34 to the Friday Night Fun Net. This is the best night. We've had the best night for on there checking so far in a long time. What's going on with you, Mark? What are your plans for Labor Day? You just going to take it easy, or what are you going to do?
N9CW, yeah, I'm going to take it easy, but I don't get a Labor Day. Monday I got to go back to dialysis. There is no rest for dialysis patients. Whatever holiday falls on Monday, I'm still there doing dialysis. So we'll probably have a cookout on Saturday or Sunday night, but that's going to be about it for the weekend. N9 C&W.
I understand, Mark. No, it's just, to me, Labor Day is just Monday. It's just going to be a regular, normal day. No problem whatsoever. So that's what's going to be. So, okay. Hey, have a good night. Hopefully, we'll catch you on the Rag Net tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Hopefully on the 6-1. If not, we'll be holding here. So you have a good evening. Thanks for checking in the Friday Night Fun Net. Okay, any more stations want to check in? Please call now. Oh, that's right. I got to continue with the rundown of all the other nets. Well, as a Night Watch net is just now getting underway in Chicago on the 443.750 repeater in Chicago, PL1 14.8 plus offset. If you cannot get in the repeater, you can get in via the Echo Link. That started 5 minutes ago. So, okay. The Thursdays, I'm happy to announce the return of the Northern Illinois Skywarn train with Ricky, W9AXD. We had a good turnout. Let me get on my list here. I gotta see. How many stations did we have last night? We'll find it. Yeah. 6 check-ins. 6 check-ins. In case you missed it, Ricky gave like a critique as to about the deployments for last Sunday afternoon and late Monday morning when we had the severe weather go through. But we're back to having the Northern Illinois Skywarn training net. That's at 7 p.m. here on this repeater on Thursday evenings. Immediately following that net is the second of the Health and Tech nets with yours truly, Jim, K9GCR. And the Senile net. That is held every day, Monday through Friday, for $1,400 to $1,500 Zulu on 14.287 megahertz with Chuck. WD9BB is your net control station. You're all up to date on your local nets. Support your local net control operators, your local nets, your local repeaters. You're a member of any ham radio club. By all means, support your local clubs. Okay, any more stations want to check in the Friday Night Fun net? Please go now. Okay, we've had no Friday Night Fun net hotline check-ins tonight, but in case if you're not able to get in the repeater or anything, we got the Friday Night Fun net central hotline. Area code 815-232-FN. 232-3636, the local Freeport number. You see pictures of it on the Facebook page. It's a traditional red desktop touch-tone telephone. When I'm transmitting and you hear it ring, it's a real telephone ring, folks, not that phony cell phone ring. So far, we've had no hotline check-ins tonight. The next one, I want to tell you about the Friday Night Fun net central Facebook page. Contact Ricky WX9RLT or Brad AE8, whatever his call is. Brad Smith, he came up with the idea of the Friday Night Fun net. He's gone through so many call signs, it's pathetic. But I don't know how many stations are signed up for the Friday Night Fun net Facebook page. Would you wish to sign up for it? Contact any of those two and they'll get you signed up. Also, this net is being recorded for future replay on the Friday Night Fun net Central Facebook page. Go to Friday Night Fun net Central and follow instructions and you'll be in business. You'll also hear past editions of the net. Every night is Friday night. When you listen to on the Friday Night Fun net, on the Friday Night Fun net Facebook page, it's 3 a.m. You can't sleep. What are you going to do? Well, I'll just turn on the Friday Night Fun net Facebook page. I'll listen to the net. Maybe they'll put me to sleep. Yeah, listen to the Friday Night Fun net every night of the week on the Friday Night Fun net Central Facebook page. Well, every day, too, for that matter. Friday Night Fun net. All day, every day. All night, every night. On the Friday Night Fun net Central Facebook page. Okay, are there any more stations you want to check in at this time? Please call now. All right, now I'm going to do my honorary check-ins. N9ARB. Are you here in Simpson County? I'll see him tomorrow afternoon at our Aries meeting. HC honorary check-in. N9CAB. HC honorary check-in. And we mustn't forget the beautiful Kishwaukee River Yacht Club, South of Robert. AA9, Sugar Fox. HC honorary check-in. K9FEO Justin, HC honorary check-in. And one of the best guys in the whole world, he doesn't check in every Friday night, but he listens every Friday night. Richard. N9VO, HC honorary check-in. All right. Okay. W9RFD Ricky, HC honorary check-in. Host of the Northern Illinois Skywarn Training Net every Thursday evening at 7 o'clock on this repeater. All right. KD9LOA. Brandon, HC honorary check-in, and KD9OVJ, John McConnell, HC honorary check-in. 42 check-ins so far. 101 degrees, record high in 1953, 41 degrees in 1909. Today's high was 84 degrees, today's low is 67. I'm watching the news on the channel, WTVO channel 17. I got the volume turned down, so they're giving the weather report now, so okay. I want to thank Dan, N9DCH, the trustee of this repeater, for allowing us use this repeater, the host of Friday Night Fun Net and the Northern Illinois Skywarn Training Net and the True Health and Tech Nets, Tuesdays and Thursdays, and when we can't use the 6-1 repeater. I'm going to run down the list of check-ins so far during tonight's net. These are my short time stations: A9VU, N9GBP, N9SBJ, K9QPL, K9KGT, KD9EPZ, W4OLE, Bruce and Sunny or Florida. KD9QDB. These are my 8 short time stations. Now, my station to check is, okay. K9QDP, Rick, K9MED, Mike, was live streamed this net around the world on the internet and recording on the Friday Night Fun Net Facebook page. K9MAP, Carrie, K9ATR, Jennifer, the New Rock County EC, H9NW, N9OEG, Christian South Floyd. K9TJL, K9N, Colonel Roscoe, KD9GDY, K9RGG, KD9QVE, W9WTF, and W9KLG, K9CFL, and W9GD, HC honorary ticket. KF9SD, keep finding $9 silver, checked it on the internet, N2O and Ron. We'll conduct the Facebook, the Echo 8, so Bruce, W4OLE can check in. K9HKX, Gordon Roscoe, K9HWK, Matt down in DeKalb County, K9YI, Scott Monroe. H9GO, H9JZ, myself K9G, Sharon, net control, K9HD, K9FLOD, N9CNW, and then my honorary check-ins, N9ARB, N9TAB, A9SF, K9FEO, N9ZO, WX9RLT, KD9LOA, and K9 and the K9OVJ. Let's see. Okay, let's see how many that we got there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Okay. 31 on-air check-ins, 1 internet check-in, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10 honorary check-ins for a grand total of 42 check-ins. Great net tonight, folks. Does anybody have any further business? Let's see. Any further business before the net tonight before I proceed to close it down? Whoever's trying to check in, I'm sorry, I'm not able to copy or nothing but noise. Please increase your power and change location. Okay, I'm sorry. We're better luck next time. We'll try to get another time. Hey, okay. Be sure you tell your mothers, your fathers, your sons and daughters, your brothers and sisters, your aunts and uncles, your nieces, your nephews, your grandparents, your in-laws. Be sure you tell your neighbors across the street, down the street, next door. Be sure you tell your butcher and your baker and your candlestick maker. Be sure you tell the clerk behind the checkout counter at your grocery store. Be sure to tell the clerk behind the counter at your convenience store. Be sure you tell the clerk behind the counter at your local post office when you buy your stamps or envelopes. Be sure you tell your waiters, your waitresses, your bartenders at your present neighborhood bars, restaurants, taverns, or pubs. Be sure you tell your members of your local PTA and your PTO. Be sure you tell your garage mechanic, your used car dealer, your new car dealer. Be sure you tell your stockbroker. Okay, be sure you tell your priests, your ministers, your rabbis, your ayatollahs, your mullahs, your imams. Be sure you tell your probation officer, your parole officer, your divorce lawyer. Be sure you tell your boyfriends, your girlfriends, your ex-boyfriends, your ex-girlfriends, your husbands, your wives, your ex-husbands, your ex-wives, your ex-in-laws, of course, your old ladies about the Friday Night Fun Net. More check-ins at President. Make sure you have valid FCC license before you check in. We do not take check-ins from jailbirds, jammers, potty mouths, crackheads, dopeheads, potheads, telemarketers. You take an E while the national anthem is being played, or if you clench your fists while it's being played, sorry, we don't take your check-ins. If you don't back the bull, we don't take your check-ins. Plain and simple as that. Okay, with that, this is the last call for A stations. I want to check in the Friday Night Fun Net. Remember, we're in the region without traffic. Please call K9GCR. Last call for Hatchet Jaw. Okay, just a reminder. Monday when you sit down to your picnic or whatever you're going to be doing on Labor Day, please remember what this holiday is all about. It's about the workers and the union of people who made the lives and working conditions a lot better in this wonderful country of ours. We salute these people. So with that, tune in again next week for another edition of the Friday Night Fun Net. Hope we'll be back on 6-1 again. Until then, this is Jim, K9GCR, now closing down this Friday, September 2nd, 2022 edition of Friday Night Fun Net, and return the repair and the frequency normal amp radio use at 10:20 p.m. Central Daylight Time, 3 hours and 20 minutes Zulu time, with a total of 42 check-ins overall. Great net tonight, folks. Thanks to everybody for participating. This net is now closed, and repair is now open for normal amateur radio use. Salaries, everybody. Have a safe and sane Labor Day weekend, and we'll talk to you next Friday night. This is K9GCR. I wish you all a very pleasant good night. K9MED, K9MED, K9GCR.
KD9MED.
Go ahead and post it. We had 42 check-ins overall, exactly 2 hour, 20-minute net.
All right, copy that, Jimmy. We'll be posted here as soon as I shut it down.
Hey, I want to ask you something. Is there any way that you could delete that harmful interference that we had for the past 10 minutes or not?
I could cut out part of the video, but it would also cut out everything else that we're doing. So you know, I can either keep it in or we can just ignore it. But I mean, you know, the other thing is too, we've got them recorded, and that may be a deterrent.
That's a good idea, Mike. All right, leave it in there then. Don't touch it. We got some if you want to turn it into the FCC for possible enforcement. Okay, Mike. Thanks for all you do. You have a good evening. We'll talk to you next Friday night.
Yeah, Jimmy, I was kind of thinking the same. Like, if this becomes a problem with the pirate, we've just remember this day, maybe put it down in your log, and we've got it recorded, and we can use it again and bring it up to the FCC if we have to.
Sounds good, Mike. Thanks for all you do. You have a good evening, and enjoy your holiday. We'll talk to you next Friday night. K9RFD 7-3. Good night.
All right, Jimmy. Good night. KD9MED 7-3.